So this is like a tutorial guide on how to use Verx. So when you create your first account, this is what you see on the screen. So the first thing you want to do after creating an account is to set up your business information, like the name of your business, the account information, and every other information that pertains to your business. And to do this, you need to first head to settings here on the screen, settings. So when you get to the settings page, this is where you set information about your business. Here you can even add a collaborator to your business. You can update your payment information and the rest on this particular page. So here you can see business identity. This is like your branding identity, your business name. Possibly you've provided this one while registering. Then your CAC registration number. You can also provide it here if you are registered. If you are not registered, we can also register a CAC business account for you, for your business. So you provide your official phone number, you select your type of business. Is it limited? Is it business name, freelance or consultant, self-employed, and others? Then the next one is to provide, if you have a website, you can provide it. If you don't have a website too, this solution helps you to build like a very small website for your business after you register. But if you need like a more sophisticated website, we also handle that at the parent company. Then if you have a Twitter handle, Instagram, LinkedIn, you can set them all here. Then your business address too, you can set that. So once you are done with that, you can upload your logo and then click on save changes. So the next thing is your payment settings. This is how you receive payments on the platform. So the first thing you want to set is your VAT configuration. If you are currently exempt from accepting VAT, you can set this to 0. But if you are currently accepting VAT, you can set your VAT price here. I think the standard in Nigeria is 7.5. So here you can select your currency that you want to use in the system. Since we are in Nigeria, we just select the NGN. Then here, this is when you enter your account information. Say we are using UBA, and then your account number here. Then your account number now, then your business information here, your account name. Then if you have Paystack account, you can also connect your Paystack here. So for this Paystack integration, we basically require your public key. Now the essence of this Paystack integration is for you to receive payment real time online using debit card, bank transfer, and they are automatically verified when your customer pays through that platform. If you find this very technical to do, you can reach out to us using the chatbot at the bottom right corner here to chat with us to assist you on connecting this Paystack, or even assist you in creating a Paystack account for your business. So once all that is done, you can just update your ledger or update your business, whichever one, update it, and that is set. The next one on the setting is your collaborators. There are some businesses where you have managers, you have your secretary, you have your attendant, your clerk. So here, this is where you can set them up so that they can also have access to this dashboard, so that you can concentrate on other things while your staff assist you in doing their dedicated assignments in the office or in the business. So but before you add user, you first need to get to roles and access. Now roles and access is where you configure what your staff or your workers in your establishment have access to on the platform. So by default, the system gives you a default manager role and a default staff role. So a manager is basically your manager at your establishment of business, while staff is just like a regular staff. It can be your attendant, it can be um, your office clerk, right? So, but you can also go ahead and define a role for yourself. You can call it anything you want to call it. Say we want to call it cashier. So here you can configure what the cashier sees, if they can view dashboard, if they can view report, if they can view products, edit product, delete product. So you basically select everything you want them to have access to. So there are a couple of features on this system that you can configure what these people see. So once you configure that, you can click on create role access. So once you create that, it appears as part of this default list that we have here. You can also edit this default list and the subsequent roles that you create. So after you're done with that, you can now go back to collaborator and start adding new users. You enter their name, their email address, you give them like a temporary password. Then you select their organization role. Is this person a staff? Is it a manager or a full administrator? Full administrator can be your partner in the business, it can be your investor, whatsoever. Then you now select the access role you want them to have access to. So if this person here is a full administrator, then you don't need to select any access role. That is why this heading here is saying optional. But if they are staff or manager, you can still select the access role. Remember, these are default access role that we have in the system. So you can select manager or staff for the access role. So once you are done with that, you send access credential. So normally they get an email for this invite, but also since you are creating for them, you can share them their login information, which is the email address and the temporary password that you created for them. They are at liberty to change this password at their own end or continue using it, depending on what you want or what they want. So here we have the notifications hub where you can activate notification in your email when an inventory. The first one is inventory and stock alert. That is, you want to get notification when a particular product is getting out of stock, or you want to get daily sales report. That is, at the end of the day, let's say by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., the system automatically sends you a daily sales report. Then collaborators activity, that is, you want to get notification on what the people that you add to this account, what they are currently doing on the system. Basically sensitive things. You want to get notification for those things. Then security and access log. So these are just notification about security, access, about your account, which I feel is very essential for your business. If there's anything going on with your account, you get notification for them. Then the next one is just the security and access, where you can change your current password, where you can initialize a two-factor authenticator, then where you can also request to deactivate your account. So these are basically the settings you need to do if you want to do them. This doesn't stop you from using your dashboard, but it is essential that you do them. So right now we'll go back to the dashboard. So on the dashboard, we have like statistics of how your business is doing, your total revenue, total sales, active customer, and low stock items. Remember I was saying the other time that if your business is not registered, we can assist you to register your business with the CAC. So here you can click on register with CAC. The system takes you directly to our DM, and you can supply every information we request from you and help you register your business in the very shortest time. Normally, our business registration spans between 2 to 7 working days. Either you are registering as a business name or as a limited liability company, and our price is the most cheapest in Nigeria as of today. So the next one is like still your sales statistics. So presently we don't have any sales. We've not created any category because this is a new account. So basically this our dashboard is going to be empty. So let's get started. The next one is the POS terminal. Now, this is basically a feature that allows you to sell items to your customers over the counter. When you walk into a supermarket, there's this interface where they select items they want to sell to your customer. You see the customer sees the total price and all, right? So this is also the same function that this particular feature is performing. So in case you want to use this over the counter, let's say your staff is logged in and you don't want them to see like all of these dashboard, products, services, sales history, they can easily tap on this two arrow icon to expand out to a full scale POS platform. I mean, basically what you see in every supermarket when you shop for items. And when they want to exit out, they can click on the exit kiosk here. Then they go back to the last screen. So we still come back here to do like a demo sale, and a demo sale for us to see how it looks like. So the next one on the list here is our product. So under product we have manage all. So under manage all you can add new products, right? You can add new product, but before you add new product, you need to create categories of those products. So under products, we go back to categories. So here we have the opportunity to create categories which our product would eventually belongs to. So I'll create a sample category here called electronics. So you can just give a brief explanation here. So you pick the color for your, these are not these are not necessary, but you can pick any color you want. So you create. So we've created a category called electronics. So when you hover on it, you can edit it, you can delete it. So we can now go back to our product and manage all, then add new products. So you can upload a picture for your product. Then let's say we have electric kettle. So you give it a SKU. SKU is the stock keeping unit. So it's like a code. We can use pre-RD elec, then 001. That is product electronics number 1. Then here you set the selling price. That is how much are you selling it. Let's say we are selling it for 17,000 naira. Then how much did you buy it? That is the cost price, including logistic and everything it cost you to get it to your store. Let's say 14,000 naira. So current quantity you have in store, can have let's say 10. Then stock alert unit, that is when do you want to get notification, at what number will this product get to in your store that you want to get alert for it. Let's say 5. That is every time this product is remaining 5 or less, you get notification to restock that particular product. Then here we can now select category electronics. So when that is done, we can click on add product. So we've added our product, electric kettle, blah blah blah, and it's there. You can view it. We can so this is to view it. So on this view page, you get to see the total amount of items you have sold, total amount of revenue you have generated from it, your profit margin. Profit margin is the margin between the what it costs you to get that product and how much you are selling it. Then sales velocity is how many units are you selling per day. Then we also have an AI integrated that tells you or gives recommendation about this particular product. So here we say no sales recorded here. So these are just AI insights to guide you on how to better manage this product. Then top customers, who are the customer buying this product the most from your store. Then the recent purchase of this product. So the next one is like a stock keeping feature where you can add more items to the product. So we have quantity to add. That is, let's say you purchase more of this product, or a particular customer did a return, so you can use this feature to add more stock to that product and the reason why you are adding that stock. So this one you can edit it, and the next one is to delete. So the next feature is the services. I mean, it's more like the products too. So under the services, we have the manage all, where you can add service. So this is basically for service provider, where you get to add the service name, the service code, description. Is this a fixed price or open price? So let's create a sample service. Let's call it electronics repair. So we have services elec 001. So electronics repair for the description too. Then is this fixed price? Now when you select fixed price, it means that the price for this service is fixed. But when you select open price, it means that this you will need to by the time the customer is purchasing or requesting for this service, the specified price, or when you are selling out or recording sales for this service, that is at that point you specify the price. So duration is the duration it costs you to perform this service. Let's say it is 1 hour. Then category still fall under electronics category, so we can add our service. So good. Now we've successfully added the service. Then you can view it. Same thing with the products too, where you get to see total revenue, blah blah blah, the AI insight and all. Then you can edit and delete. So before we go down, let's now record a sale. Since we now have a service and a product. So here, let's record that we sold an electric kettle today. And then for service, someone came for electronics repair service that we charged 5,000 naira. So here, remember that okay, so inside this place, so you can see we've added the electric kettle, the electronics repair. Then if you want to give discount for this customer, you can set your discount here. Then also your payment method, is it cash, bank transfer, POS card, POS transfer, crypto and others. So you can select whichever one you want to select there. Then the next one is shipping. Do you ship this product or service, or do you go for home service? You can include it here too if you went for home service. Then presently default VAT has already been applied here as 1-1. So total due is now 23,100. Now we'll complete the sales. So now the sales have been completed, and this is my receipt. You can print it to send to that customer. You can also print it out through your printer at your store. So I will close that. So let's go back to our product and now look at the inside of our product. So remember we sold one item here. So by the time we look at the inside here, we sold 17,000. Then sales velocity, you can see moderate sales unit, stock alert adequate, blah blah blah. Then one person have purchased, it's always like that. So let's now go to our sales history, all sales. So under all sales, we've sold 23,100. Our total order is 1. Conversion rate is 3.2%. Then there's an AI insight generally for your sales. Now this AI section is to assist you. The system using artificial intelligence tells you what to do to improve your business based on your sales history and all. Then your revenue trend, payment source, and your payment history table, your sales history table. So under sales history, we also have profit analysis. So under profit analysis, we have this is the section that calculates your profits based on your sales history. So today we sold 23,000. total cost for this service for everything we did today was 14,000. The net profit was 9,001. Profit margin was 39%. So you can also streamline down your profit analysis based on this. Let's say the last 7 days, the last 30 days, this month, this year. Then custom if you want to select like a date range. So we also have AI insights on this page that give you analysis about your profit, if you are doing well or not. Then revenue cost. This is what you sold and what it cost you. This is just like a chart showing that. Yeah. So the next one after sales history is the accounting. The accounting page give you like a detailed balance sheet and general ledger about your business. So your total asset is 9,001. This is what your total asset is currently worth. Then your total liability is 1,001. Your total equity is 8,000. Good. Now this total liability is, while we're selling this product, we made a profit of 9,001, which is your total asset. Then total liability was the VAT that was calculated. Then total equity is, your asset minus liability. Then here is your balance sheet where you get to see the total liquid cash you should have at hand. That is, today we reported that we made a sales of 23,100, which is cash. Then physical cash at hand should be 23,100. The bank balance is 0 since we've not reported any bank transfer sales. Then our inventory value is 14,000 here. Then blah blah blah, all of that. Then liability and equity, you also get the balance sheet for that here. And then your net profit is 8,000 naira. So you can view your general ledger here to view all your sales history, your expenses and everything. You can also export it in case you want to use them offline. Then the next one is purchases. Now this is how you purchase item into your business. Say for the sake of this tutorial, we are using an electronic store. So if you make a new restock, so we can use this interface to record new purchases. So we can click on new purchase. You can select the supplier, say Mr. John. Then the day you made that purchase, which is today, then you can select that product, electric kettle. You can see it's already here. We can add it. Then how many items did we include? We can say we restock 4 items. Now this is so beautiful that the last time we restock, let's say this kettle was 14,000 naira per one, but this time because of inflation, the kettle is now 15,000 naira. So when you change this to 15,000, you get a total of 60,000. Now the system automatically helps you to update your cost price for this product. So now let's record purchase. So we have recorded a purchase. Now when we go back to our product, you can see that this product now has 13 more units. More unit has been added to it, and the cost price will have been changed to automatically for you. So you can see before it was 14,000, now it's now 15,000 because new restock changed the price. So the next one is expenses. This interface is very straightforward where you can record your business expenses. It's very straightforward. You can create a category for your expenses. Say here is the categories on this screen. So you can create a category, sales, logistics. And so we have a feature here that say hide from staff. Now the reason why this ad has a feature is, there are some establishments whereby there are some expenses they don't want their staff to see, either staff or manager, anybody. They don't want them to see these expenses. So this can be salary. Let's say in an establishment where you don't want Mr. A to know what you are paying Mr. B. So here we can let's create this logistic first. I will now create another expenses, say salary, for instance. And we don't want our staff to see it. It means that the staff will not see this category salary. They will also, anytime you as the administrator, when you record an expense for this category, your staff would not also see the category itself and the expenses that are under this category. But you as an admin, when you log in, you see it from your own dashboard. So that is the essence of that function. So after you add a category, you can now start logging your expenses. You select the category, the amount it costs you, the description for that expense, then the date, the payment method, is it cash or bank transfer, your vendor, reference number, it can be receipt number, it can be transaction reference number, then note, you can create your expenses. The next one is invoices. So as a service provider, you can create invoice for your client from this page. This is also recorded as sales too. So you can you can select customer. So this is a default customer, working customer. The date, the due date, the product. Is it a product or a service? If it's a service, you put it there, then you select the service, electronic repair, and then this agent will get to that. Then what is the quantity they requested for, if it's one or two of these services. So we have that. Remember, this electronic repair is an open-ended price, so you need to put the price here, say 10,000. All right, so here you can now put the payment details, the note, and you create invoice. The customer gets notification to pay you for that invoice. So the next one is commission. Now, if you run a business whereby you pay people to advertise your business, or you pay people on commission when they help you sell a particular product or service, so this is where you record your commission system. So by default, we have the global commission rate. Currently it is 0%. You can set it yourself to say, okay, global commission rate is 10%. So when you set that, it means that anybody that sells your items for you, or your product or service, they get 10% commission. But also you can also register each agent here. Let's register a sample agent, say John Doe, the email of John, then the phone number of John. Remember that we've set 10% as the global commission rate for everybody. So also, while configuring or adding an agent, you can still set like a personalized commission rate. So 10% can apply to everybody, but you can say that just 12% should apply for John whenever they sell any of your items or service. So when you save agent, you get to see John on the list. So you can edit it here. You can edit John information. Then you can view John sales over the time. That is how much you're spending from John. So let's record a sample a sample sale here. Let's sell this electric kettle. Remember that on this POS sale, so here you notice that we have the electric kettle and the price. Then under it, it says no agent. So you can, let's select John. It means that it was John that helped you to sell this item. So automatically, John should get 12% of that product sales. So let's complete sales. We'll close that. Then let's go to commission. So under commission, when you go to John's store, you can see John the commission is 2,014 naira because you sold electric kettle for them, and the commission 12% is 2,004. So it is still pending. You cannot mark it as paid here. So when you select it, you can mark all or mark some that you want to pay out. So when I click on pay selected, so this is now marked as paid. Automatically, this system also record this as an expense to your business. So when you go to payment history, you get to see that 2,400. And when we go to expenses, you notice that you now incur 2,014 naira expenses here, which is for, on this table you can see commission payment to John Doe and his cash. So so that is for commission. Then the next one is tax and finance. So this system helps you to record helps you to automatically calculate your tax as you are making sales, you are incurring expenses, you are writing invoices and people are paying for it. This page helps you to calculate your tax based on the new tax reform of 2025. So you can take time to go through how the system arrive at this calculation. Then it can automatically dictate your company type. You remember in settings you selected either business name or limited. So here it will automatically pick your business type, if it's limited, business name, or anyone. They use it to calculate your tax based on the tax reform automatically. So the next one is store builder. So store builder, like I was saying from the beginning of this demo, that the system gives you the ability to create like a mini store for yourself. So here is where you configure your store. So on this place you can configure your store. The first thing you need to input is your store slug. So here we can see Verx Demo. So the name of your company, Verx Solution. Then description, your description can now go here. So the color code for your site, then your payment information, bank transfer. So you activate that. Now you can see the essence of configuring your business settings from the beginning. Then pay stack, if you have integrated pay stack, but because we have not integrated it, it's not allowing us to activate it. So once you click on save changes, it saves that. Then the next thing you want to do is to go to catalog visibility. Then you will now need to select the product and services you want your customer to see on your website. Take for instance, I want them to see electric kettle and I want them to see electronics repair. So once this is done, they are all now visible on my public store. Now you can click on view public store to view how your store looks like. Let's give it a try. So here you can see I get a mini website that you can share with your customer and they get to see what it's all about, and they can even make a purchase on that website. Take for instance, I can add electric kettle to carts. Then from there I can proceed to check out, blah blah blah, enter my name, select bank transfer since that is the only option for now. But because you've not set bank transfer information, that's why it's showing any here. So you need to do that under your settings. So, and the last thing on the page is the customer. So this is where you register your customer. You can onboard new clients here. That is new customer, their full name, email, and a phone number. Then you can also view customer history. For instance, you can click on this eye icon to view how that particular customer are related to your business over time. And there's also an AI intelligence powered by Leora to tell you more information about this customer, how you can better market them to get more sales from there. Like here you can see send a welcome discount or intro offer. So what they bought from you over the time, you can get to see it when they joined. Then also you can edit them or delete a particular customer. So basically that is what Verx is all about. Just to round up, if you need anything or you find anything confusing, you can use the chat board at the bottom right corner to chat with us directly and we'll respond to you, fix your issue. Thank you.